Hello everybody, welcome to another exciting Korean grammar. Okay, so today's topic is the locative particles 에 and 에서. So we'll be able to distinguish these two locative particles. Alright, the locative particle 에 is used to indicate where an entity exists. So location particle. So let's say we have this desk and a book on top of a desk. 책이 책상 위에 있어요. So 책상 위 is a location, right? So that is why you use 에 after it. In this case, the particle 에 indicates the static location and the simple existence of an entity. So focus on the fact that it is a static location, and it is usually used with these sort of verbs. 있어요. The particle 에 is also used to indicate destination or goal, typically for directional verbs such as 가다, to go, and 오다, to come. Yeah. So when you go to the school, you say 학교에 가요, because you go to school. It's a destination. It's where you go, right? And going and coming isn't really that dynamic, so it's sort of static. So. But on the other hand, 에서 is used to indicate the location of activity. It refers to a dynamic location because the action or activity takes place in that location. So for example, when you are studying at the library, you're doing something dynamic, studying. So you use 에서. 도서관에서 공부해요. Okay, now we kind of got through the definition of them, right? And let's look at some differences. Okay, so 에 and 에 can be used for static location and destination/goals. So let's look at some example. 학교 식당이 어디에 있어요? Where's the school cafeteria? 유니온 빌딩에 있어요. Notice that we just use 있어요, which is just static. And another example for 에, 어디에 가세요? Where are you going? 학교에 가요. You're going there, and it's not particularly dynamic or active sort of thing you do. Used often with 와요 and 가요. So notice that the verbs that is used for 에 is like 있어요, 가요, or 와요. On the other hand, 에서 would be more dynamic. 마크가 어디에서 아침을 먹어요? Or 마크가 어디서 아침을 먹어요? 식당에서 아침을 먹어요. So where does Mark eat his breakfast? In the school cafeteria. Yeah. So eating is more dynamic than just going and coming or existing. So you use 에서. Cool. So let's do some exercise. Fill in the blanks with appropriate particles 에 and 에서. 마크가 커피숍에서 공부해요. Oh, very dynamic. So 에서. 유미가 서점 가요. Just going. So 에, right? 리사가 도서관 있어요. 있어요. It's static, so 에. 소피아가 백화점 blank 쇼핑해요. 쇼핑 dynamic, so 에서. 제니가 캠퍼스 blank 친구를 만나요. Very dynamic, so 에서. 부모님이 일본 blank 계세요. 계세요. It was honorific for 있다, right? So 에. 좋아요. Okay, so look at the pictures and say what each person is doing where. So this person is studying on a desk, right? Or in her room. 방에서 공부해요. Studying is a dynamic one, so you use 에서. 방에서, in the room. Here, she is shopping at a department store. So since she's doing something dynamic, you use 에서. Okay. These two are talking. 커피숍에서 친구를 만나요. They're meeting their friend. 커피를 마셔요. Because it's dynamic, you use 에서. 커피숍에서. just going, right? So it is. Just 집에 가요. Yeah. Going is nothing really dynamic. Okay. 학교에서 한국어를 공부해요. 한국어를 공부해요. Dynamic, so you use 에서. At school, you study Korean. So let's see. 방에 있어요. You're just being there. You're not doing anything. You're being there. So 있어요. Not very dynamic. So it's just 에. Okay, the basic sentence pattern. The word order is flexible as long as the predicate is placed at the end. So Korean is placing predicate at the end. And you can see that the sentence order can vary a lot. And all of these are grammatical. But 유미가 교실에서 한국어를 공부해요 would be canonical, I would say. But the thing is, all the sentence has to have the predicate and the end. So 유미가 교실에서 한국어를 공부해요. Okay. 교실에서요. Move to over here. 유미가 한국어를 교실에서 공부해요. Okay. Or put it at the beginning. 교실에서 유미가 한국어를 공부해요. Also okay. Put the location at the beginning and then put the object before the sentence. 교실에서 한국어를 유미가 공부해요. 한국어를 유미가 교실에서 공부해요. 한국어를 교실에서 유미가 공부해요. All of them are all grammatical. And another basic sentence pattern is that you have to remember that Korean is a SOV language. Okay? So whereas English puts like the verb and object in this order and the adverb after the verb phrases, you would put the verb phrases 교실에서 at front of you would put the adverb in front of verb phrase in Korean. 유미가 교실에서 한국어를 공부해요. 한국어를 is an object. 공부해요 would be verb. So subject, object, verb, language. Okay, so let's do some exercise here. Construct full sentences including the given components. Steve books a book to read. Okay, so Steve is reading a book at a bookstore. 스티브가 서점에서 책을 읽어요. So reading is a dynamic action, so you use 에서. My friend in class Korean to study. Oh, okay. My friend is studying Korean at a classroom, maybe. So because study is dynamic, you would use 에서. 제 친구가 교실에서 한국어를 공부해요. Mark's older brother, department store, gift to buy. Okay. So Mark's older brother is buying a gift at a department store. So 마크 형이 백화점에서 선물을 사요. Because 사요 is active, you use 에서. Michael and Linda, dormitory, lunch, to eat. Okay. 마이클하고 린다가 기숙사에서 점심을 먹어요. S O V. Cool. So that's the end of this lesson. See you in the class.